there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret, and welcome back to X4 Foundations, where we find ourselves in True Sight. And why are we in True Sight? Well, we're in True Sight because we were trying to eliminate the HOP, and although it strangely looks as if the HOP have all decided to suddenly be on our side, no, the answer is there are no HOP in this sector anymore. At least there shouldn't be any more HOP in this sector, and yet the sector is still HOP territory, despite the fact I have obliterated virtually every station I could find. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to fly around in this ship and see if actually there is any more stations around that I hadn't seen before. If there's a hidden defense station, then that would make sense. But what I think has happened is something that I completely forgot happened in my previous playthrough, which is to say that actually if another faction doesn't have priority, as it were, over the sector, or a singular priority over the sector, then the sector doesn't go to them or anybody else, for that matter. It just doesn't happen. Anyway, what we need to do... Oh, wait a minute, set a station. No, it's mine. Okay, so that's nothing interesting. Let's fly over there. What's that? Why did I just send them over there? No, that's not what I wanted. You! Forget that. Remove this order. Right? Forget it. Good. Go do whatever you were doing before. And land on this. No. Land on this. Dock. Yes, thank you. I do hate it when I send those ships away because I've deliberately gone out my way to put them somewhere, and then I go and send them out of the way, and it's silly. Right. Go over there. We need to do some scanning because I'm sure that there's either another defense station in this sector, or I'm going to have to obliterate two of the defense stations, because the Paranid of the Holy, not the Holy Order, the God Realm of the Paranid, they have dumped two defense stations in this sector, which is brilliant. That's what I wanted. But the Antigni have also dropped off two defense stations in this sector, and as such, it's got disputed ownership. And if it's got disputed ownership, and it's disputed ownership from two other factions, and the original faction has already lost all of its defense station, then the original faction still gets to own the sector, despite the fact that there's like 4 defense stations of other factions there and no defense stations of the original faction there. So yeah, this could be a problem. It could be the reason that starts off a fight. Or maybe I can drag the Xenon in here somewhere, I don't know. But I need to take out, if I can't get the sector to just turn to being the owner owned by one of these two factions, then I'm going to have to take out 2 of the defense stations somehow, and I think that running the Xenon in here will probably be the only way that I could do that, because I can't take them out myself. Otherwise, I'm declaring war. I'm going to have to try and find out. Although you can, there's a little bit of leeway between destroying something and it becoming all-out war. So I might be able to take out the Antigni defense stations and still not have war with the Argon. Just being careful with my what's that? Oh, that's Xenon. Okay. Still don't see anything. How's the map going? We're all the way out there. Okay, let's go that way. And let's leave the Xenon to that ship. We don't need to deal with the Xenon. We've got plenty of Xenon dealing in the other sectors, so that's fine. Right. I will go over there and do some more scanning. But we have some... we have other things to do. Because as you can see, I've taken Cardinal's Redress. And when I took Cardinal's Redress, I obliterated every single HOP station in the entire sector. As I would do, because obviously I'm trying to obliterate the HOP. Which means that we've only got this sector here, and this insult, to go. So, I want to go into Lasting Vengeance and start planting satellites everywhere so that we can see what cooks. But I don't want my ship to do that on its own, because if it does it on its own, there's a good chance it'll get itself blasted to pieces, because that's what they do. Okay, right, I'm going to go over there and start scanning. See you soon. Ooh, hello.
Hive Guard.
Hive Guard?
Queen's Guard.
More Hive Guard. Get out of here. Go away. I'm not here. Forget me. Go after that HOP ship.
Unknown
Do that.
Zone.
I don't see any car in this sector, and then when I'm going around it after I've obliterated everything else, car. I guess the HOP were keeping them under control. Okay, more scanning. Is there anything? I seriously doubt it. Let's have a look. What do we got? We have note. So there's nothing over there. There's several little piles of mines. Unknown object. That's just mines. That's just mines. Yeah, that's no problem. Okay, let's go over here and see if they've hidden any stations over there. Right. Time for scanning. Scan. Anything? I don't see anything. I am very tempted to think that there just isn't anything out here. Right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything out here. I think that I would end up scanning forever and just find nothing. There's a lot of just ships around the place. HOP Marauder Discoverer. That's a bad idea, mate. Because, let's face it, you can't pretend to be HOP when the HOP practically don't own this sector. That was a really bad move. Anyhow, let's get this. We might as well destroy this because it's in our way. You are going to die. For I can destroy an M. I can. It's not one of these things that I can't destroy. You watch, I'll get myself blasted to pieces. I'm pretty sure I can destroy this one. Uh-oh, what's that?
Discoverer. Sentinel.
Discoverer's Sentinel? Another Marauder. So it's actually the Scale Plate Pact, isn't it? Because it's a Marauder. Yes. You're pretending to be the wrong type of ship. Oh, look, you're a... So there's two pirates there, thinking that it's a good idea to pretend to be HOP in the sector where there's, like, just them as HOP. And all of the HOP are being blasted. So, yeah, that was a bad move. Hello there, Xenon. You want to get blown to pieces, don't you? That's why you're here. Hey? Come on. Is it running away? No, it's running straight towards me, isn't it? Yes. You're going to die! Die! Thank you. Ooh, explosions. I forgot I turned those on. Okay, now we want to leave. Or do we? What's this? It's the Riot Squad HOP thingy. This ship will automatically take on that. Eventually. Unless... I don't know. Let's go over here. Because I need to go to Lasting Vengeance. And start planting loads of things around.
Cardinal's Redress.
Right, now we're here. Let's send that... Yeah, it's going to go over there anyway. Just be careful. Don't get blasted. Why has that gone to... Ah, it's gone to... Yeah, it's the scale plate. Why did you pretend to be HOP? That was like the worst thing to do. Uh-oh. You just cared to go this way first. Yeah, that's it. Avoid them. Because they're mean. They actually stand a chance of blowing it to bits, so I don't really want that to be the case. Yes, fight the Riot Squad. That's the one. Oh dear, it's coming for me. No. That's not what you want. Go away. Kach, get out of here. Just go this way. Hurry up. Hurry up. Don't go slowly. Go fast. Go faster. Much faster. Yeah. please be okay? That's the sort of thing that I wouldn't take on myself. One of these Karch raiders and a bunch of Karch behind them. I just wouldn't take it on because I would fear for my ship's survival. However, I can lead them towards my massive fleet over here, which will rip them to shreds. There seems to be quite a lot of little enemy ships about the place now. Go over here, next to this defense station. That'll work. There, then next to the fleet. That'll work fine. Yeah, you do that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I'm satisfied now. It's not going to get itself blasted. Possibly. Right, I've stuck the entire fleet next to the Lasting Vengeance's gate. So, once we have actually planted some satellites around the place and worked out that the Lasting Vengeance is okay to go to, then we'll be all right to send our fleet in and destroy what last little bit of the HOP exists. There is a defense station for the HOP in Flashpoint 2, I think. So I once I've done everything else, I'll have to obliterate that. And I'll have to take out, as I said, 2 of those defense stations in True Sight. But then I will have obliterated all of the HOP off the universe. And that is going to be fascinating. I want to know what happens with the war against the HOP then. How can the war against the HOP exist if there is literally no HOP in the entire universe? It just doesn't work, does it? Unless they've hidden themselves around the universe somewhere. So I will have to check about the place and make sure that they've not just decided to take up a sector somewhere else. Alright. There's a lot of asteroids around here. It makes it quite difficult to fly around without bashing into stuff. Hello there. I am here. We are going in. They've got their fleet right next to the gate as well, so they're thinking of it. But I, unlike them, am going in. Stay away from that gate. Oi, you. You haven't got permission. You're supposed to be just standing around. Concentrate on standing around. That's the permission you've got. Right, in we go. And nothing.
Entering system. Lasting Vengeance.
There's a few ships hanging around over there. There's hardly any. There's a satellite there. Okay, so they've got 2 satellites at the gate. They're really paranoid about this gate. I wonder why. And they've got just a few. That is nothing. This is not going to help them. There's a defense station there. Okay, so let's plant a satellite over here. And then we can start satelliting the entire area. Isn't this a nice sector with its orange background-ish? Where's that? Oh, it's over there.
Empty
with its orange
space.
background and its blue planets underneath. That's really nice.
Unknown station.
Unknown station. It looks to me like a shipyard
Empty
or a
space.
wharf. It's probably a wharf. I should expect a wharf, really, because obviously... Oh, that's apparently a defense station. Oh, it's a shipyard. Alright, so I do need to take that out before they start building destroyers. Maybe I should bring my ships in here immediately. No, because if I do that, then they'll get blasted. I keep forgetting that I can't do that. Alright, okay. Let's dump a satellite here. 1 satellite. We have loads of them, so we can dump as many satellites as we like. Okay, so that's all under that. Is that a wharf right next to it? I don't know. At least the Paranid have dumped a defense station here. If we dump a satellite here, that's another good place for a satellite. It's great that you can just drive in,
Empty
dump
space.
satellites everywhere, then you can drive out of the sector, send all of your fleet in, blast everything to little pieces, and then you win. That is how this entire operation has gone from start to finish. So quite good indeed. Right, 130 something. That seems like quite a distance. I don't know whether I'm putting this too far away from the other one. We shall see. Okay. I might stop a little bit early from that space and put it there because I don't want to miss area. Let's see. That's still quite a distance. I'm only just outside the range of the previous one. All right, fair enough. Carry on, carry on. I do like this planet. Just look at it. It's lovely. It's very Earth-like, though. Some of them are quite Earth-like. Okay. 62, 61. I just hope there's no, there isn't like a fleet sitting over there or something. I run away from everything. That's the best way to survive. Right. Okay. It seems like I could put a satellite here. So let's do that. Brilliant. Off you go, little satellite. Okay. And then that's covered that area. Good. There's no overlap, but the ability to see what's there has overlapped. That's excellent. Exactly as I would place it. And we'll stick one down there. Okie dokie. Right, I'll spread a few satellites around, and then I'll see you. Alright, so we've seen now that there's 2 Paranid defense stations in this sector, which means that the Paranid are definitely going to take over this sector once it's done, or once I'm done. But I still don't know how to. I'm definitely going to have to get rid of the defense stations of one of the forces in that place to actually do anything. Right, so we'll get out of this sector, and then we will send in the fleet and carefully queue up the annihilation of the entirety of the rest of the HOP, and that will be the end of them. I've no idea. The last time when we destroyed all of the Xenon in the previous run through, the war missions were still there, despite the fact that I'd annihilated the entire Xenon force. So I don't know. We might find that the exact same thing happens with the HOP. Maybe, but until we've actually done it, it's very difficult to know. Right. Out of the sector we go. Which is a shame, because I quite like this sector. It's pretty. Never mind. I can come back to the pretty sector later when I'm adding more factories and stuff to it. Because we definitely need to earn more money if we can. At the moment, although I'm still earning a little bit of money. And obviously there's one less faction making Claytronics, so my Claytronics factory is obviously going to be doing better than it previously was. However, there's a lot for my Claytronics factory to get, which it's not getting. I'm still not brilliant at setting up the ships for these various factories, so they're not doing as well as they could do. I did have to buy a lot of the stuff in that I needed to make the Claytronics work. However, these things happen. Right, I'm not going to actually sit in this ship because this ship is not a good ship to sit in. I'm best to sit in this ship over here. In our factory, because then I don't get scanned. If you sit in a ship in just any random sector that's owned by somebody else, then you will get scanned.
Entering system.
And I have loads and loads and loads of illegal goods on me, so it's not really good for me to get scanned as such. Here it is, and that other ship will be fine, hopefully, with a bit of luck. All right. So then. Ooh, look. You. Destroy that. Destroy it. It's half destroyed already. No, don't go all the way over there and then destroy it. Move this order. Go blast that thing. Go on. Things keep getting past my fleet. Because they do the jet thing, so they go really fast, and then they get past the fleet. So, yeah. It's good to have somebody else there to just take up that last little bit of blasting them. HOP Mineral Miner, Plutus. You are going, Plutus. Dead. That's the way it will be. Well, come on, ship, destroy him. Oh, I turned its... Oh, it's jetting away again. Come off it. Oh, well, we'll leave those two fighting, that's fine. Right. It's time to send the fleet in. Come on, fleet. What are we going to send them? What are we going to send them to first? There's quite a lot of stations all huddled up, and that's dangerous because if there's quite a lot of stations huddled up, then my ships have a tendency to fight all of them rather than aiming at one. So we've got to be really careful here. I might have to take them out in a specific order. Okay. Oh, we need to be in setter because otherwise it will go really incredibly slowly. There's a whole mush of activity at the gate. One fleet's going through and the other fleet's just sitting there waiting for its turn. Right. You are through! Brilliant! Okay, in fact both fleets are through, aren't they? Yes. Awesome. Okay, so let's set up the attack order. Let's go to there and attack that. Then there and attack that. Well...
Requesting permission
attack. Ooh, poop. Why are you not doing that? Oh, it is doing that. It's got the attack order there. Does this. Okay, it should have had a little grey line to show me that it would go there next. What are they building there? An equipment dock. They're building an equipment dock right next to the Paranid shipyard. It makes a lot of sense. It really does. It's not going to save them, but it does make a lot of sense. Okay, let's click off that and get this other fleet and get them to also attack that. Come on. It's a scanning arrays place. That needs obliterating. No scanning. I had enough of scanning. They keep finding all my illegal wares. It's very inconvenient. I end up with lockboxes all over the universe. Right. They are really making mincemeat out of that station. That's so cool. Go on, obliterate it. It takes like seconds for them to obliterate these stations now. Especially when I've got two fleets doing the same thing, just going for the same station. Yes. This station is going to be dust in seconds. Well, it's got like a slither of life left. And gone! Okay, next is this one. Destroy that place. Technically, ooh, what's that doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? This isn't what I ordered you to do, is it? You'll get yourself blasted if you go there. Oh, why aren't you listening to me? What are they doing? This isn't part of the plan. Yeah, turn back. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. They're always doing that. They seem to think that they know better than I do. Get over here. If you take on that station, you will die. Come on. It's doing it, isn't it? It's still going for it. I'll make that the next station that we go for, because otherwise that ship there, the disobedient ship there, is going to get itself blasted. And I don't want that to happen, because I want to try and keep as many ships as I can. Okay, so that's destroyed. So now that's destroyed. This place. Now you can do it, honestly. No patience. They really haven't. They will actually just go around stations if you're not careful. So I have to watch them like a hawk. Come on then. You can have your fun now. It's already lost a good chunk of its health. Nah, they didn't even get a chance to build one ship. They build a massive, great station like that, and then they don't even get a chance to build one ship. Because I blast it to pieces beforehand. Oh, look! How cute. They've set out a load of defense lasers. It's not going to save you. Even the small ship can deal with the defense lasers. What's the point in those things? In fact, immediately the Paranid fighters have taken those out. Two tiny little fighters. And they blast those defense lasers to pieces in no time. What are you doing? That's not the station I told you to go for. Keep to the plan. What are you doing now? So many disobedient ship. I think that's the same one, actually, because it's got something on its back. Yeah, it's the Wrath. Yeah. Wrath. I'll give you a Wrath if you go trying to do all of that. Are you seriously going to try that defense station? You are, aren't you? Oh, look, you've got a friend coming with you. Honestly, there's no surprise that it's got a little bit off its health. If it's doing all this on its own. Okay, so the shipyard is now blasted, and as such we can go and deal with this defense station, which has a little bit more chance of being mean than than this station over here and all of the other little stations, because the defense stations do seem to put up a bit of a fight. Right, go on then. You're going to prove me wrong, or are you going to go in there and blat it before it gets a chance to even try to put up a fight? You occasionally see a little bit of a flash of the shields of one of the ships to say that they are actually being shot at. Only very occasionally, though. It's not that many. So my fleet is very strong indeed. It's only 16, 17, 18 destroyers. You would have thought that a station like that could deal with 17 destroyers. They did when I tried previously, but that was because I was rubbish. Alright. Don't sneak off to destroy other stations. They're so impatient. Okay. Well, there's only one... Oh, no. Though I was about to say that there's only one more defense station, but there isn't. It's not built yet. And as such, this lasting vengeance has become property of the god realm of the Paranid. So we've spread the god realm of the Paranid through all 4 of those sectors. So really, I need to get rid of the Antigone in this sector over here. And then we will be doing well. I mean, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sectors are now god realm of the Paranid. So they're doing quite nicely. I mean, it's not my aim to move them around the universe. It's just that I don't mind them having a few sectors whilst I do other things. Next, we'll have to go into faulty logic again. Why is that there? I never sent a ship into faulty logic. What are you doing? You are seriously risking life and limb over there, mate. Anyhow, so I shall check out that sector next time, I think, to make sure. And in the meanwhile, between episodes, I shall continue to obliterate what remains of the HOP over here, but I am all out of time, so I shall do that in the next time. As I said. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye for now.